Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anno 1800. I'm in the man today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be building ourselves another engineering town. So, as you know, in the last episodes, I've redid this island, right? So, we've worked really hard on this one. I don't know what happened on this side of the screen. We've worked really hard on this one. So, basically, we've established here the heavy industry that relies on the engineers. So, we got cannon production over here. What? How? Where? What?
New orders.
Okay, I don't know why this guy doesn't have his white flag with him. Okay, that was weird. What the shit was that supposed to be? So as I was saying, we've established heavy industry over here. We got the heavy weapons productions, we got the steam engines productions, we got the brass productions over here, we got the sewing machines production, we got the bicycle production, and we got, of course, the caps or the car or whatever thing you're gonna call that thing production as well, right? So all of that thing is locked on this island alone.
Has ended.
I still have to do like some gardens around the local departments. I just didn't have any idea what exactly I'm gonna do over here. You know, I was focused on different things, the things that we actually gonna do today. So yeah, I think that this island is actually right now established. The only thing that I've noticed is that I actually have a lot less bicycles than I should. So I've prepared like this layout over here, but for now I need to fix my iron deliveries. I was thinking about building myself the warfare thingy here, but it's pointless because I won't have investors on this island. And I mean, I could build it just to have like this, you know, 150 attractiveness on the island. But after that, we're gonna establish the investors on the mainland. I think I'll be able to just build myself a museum over here, or maybe a garden or something else. I don't know. We're gonna see. But for now, this is how this island looks like. Like, if you are looking for inspiration, feel free to do so, right? You can even maybe zoom a little bit closer. As I said, I just didn't do the grounds around the palace around it. So, yeah, that's the thing I have to probably do in the future. But for now, this is how this island is gonna remain. I think for the rest of the time I'm gonna be playing here. I don't know. I could try to maybe do some upgrades to this port over here. Not sure. Maybe. Probably not gonna do anything on this port side. We just have to build later on the cannons, but that's gonna cost me influence points, and I just have, you know, more important things to use those points on. So, what we're gonna do today? Today we have to establish, and I don't think I'll be able to squeeze this thing within one episode, so I don't know, we're gonna see. Today we have to squeeze the Lightbulb production, so that also means we have to do the filaments, we have to do the glass makers, we have to do the pocket watches, we have to do goldsmiths, we have to do glasses or spectacles, or whatever we're gonna call that thing. And what else we have to do over here? Oh, of course, jewelry, and of course the gramophones. Those are the things I wanted to focus on doing today. Now, as you all know, we got one more island over here, and I worked really hard on that thing. And basically, this is the end result. Okay, it's not really finished, but it's getting really close, right? So, I've decided that I want to do something different, because normally I build the islands with you guys, but to be honest with you, that takes a lot of time, and basically it's me cutting a lot of the episode, because, you know, I redo the stuff, I've built stuff, then I redo the stuff, yada yada stuff. So it's just, it doesn't look like, I think, in my opinion, that good. So I've prepared this, and today we're gonna build this. And also, a side note, my dad apparently found out about the YouTube channel. God damn it, how he did that! I don't know how he managed to do it, but he did it. And now he's watching the Anno videos.
The presence of a virtuoso.
Hi, Dad! How are you? How's Mom? What do you want from me, woman? No. No. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. So yeah, my dearest father is watching those videos right now as well. He told me that he watched the first 3 videos. I have no idea which one he watched, because according to his description, he watched the newest 3, not the first 3. But okay, whatever. Let's just roll with it, okay? So, as you see, I got a warfare over here, and I really want to build this thing over here. So that means I need to have around 2 or maybe 3 districts of investors, and then we have to squeeze shitloads of engineers as well on this island. And probably I'm gonna move the port from that place over there to this side over here, right? So I have to do that thing somehow. I wanted to make the sand mines over here, but that's a subject to change, I guess. Okay, grab the port, and let's move you on the opposite side, boy. Come on, please tell me I can somehow build you here. Ah, warehouses. Gonna remove the warehouses. And probably I'm gonna start with building the factories so we can determine how many engineers we're gonna need for this island. Oh, come on, really? Really? You got...
I told you.
Give me a minute. There has to be a way to move this thing closer. Oh, come on! Oh, it's because of this. Okay, how about now? Oh, thank God. Woo! I was really scared
island needs proper leadership.
for like a second over there. Hello.
You lost control
Only
of
I'm
one of your
holding
islands.
And you think that this is funny, game? You really think that this is funny? Think again. And yes, there's gonna be a lot of building over here. I should probably also try to establish the trade union buildings as well. And you know what? I think I'm gonna establish first the trade unions. So we're gonna put the specialists so you'll be able to see what specialists I'll be using for this thing. So let's build for one of each building. And then you're gonna see what exactly I'm gonna be planning to do over here. So let's get that thing done. And then we got the glassmakers over here. I got two separated glassmaker boxes. Here we got the gramophones. I don't think I have the gramophone specialist with me though at the moment. So probably I have to address that issue. Not the members club. Jewels, thank you. Alright, here we have the Lightbulb Factories. And I think we should have... Yeah, we got one more over here. But this is the thing I'm gonna build later on. Because first I have to fill up this space somehow, and probably we're gonna build either an investors block or an engineer block over here. So yeah, but this basically can stay outside of the range of the power plant, because this block is capable of providing itself with its own electricity. So it's really fancy. Right, let's see. You're gonna need this thing. This is for the clockmakers.
Juju of state control.
Yeah, I know. You don't like the bourgeoisie, I guess. Whatever. Nobody fucking cares about you, ass. Is there anything else I need to build? I don't think so. Hold on a second. We got this. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I got this one. Which one did I forget? I forgot about the last one. Yes, I know. You'll be a trustee. It's a time for change. I am so smart. Oh, wait. Are those military ships on my port? Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, every single fucking time. Also, I was thinking about increasing the amount of populations in those houses. Because if you don't know, I've got like a lot of specialists. A lot of specialists that I'm not using at now because, well, reasons. So I've wanted... Why are you buying the shares of this island? Fuck off. Thank you. Never come back again. I've started to use the town halls in something else than just the investors. Because normally I only use the town halls in investors' buildings, right? In investors' houses. So this was like a little experiment I've started over here. Because I wanted to see how much more workers we could try to squeeze out of this thing. So I've got this item over here, affects residences, give me more happiness, increases workforce by 20%, and increases income. Income is not that big of a thing for me right now, but workforce is a different story. So I got also her, she increases the max residence by 20%, bonus residence by 2, I think, yeah, affects residences, so it should affect everything. And I got this old fart, right? So he affects residences, he increases happiness, reduces the chances of illness, and so on and so forth. To my understanding, right now, there is no way that those people can get sick. Because of those two specialists I have over here. And we should get like a bunch of new people, right? Not exactly.
You've got our interests at heart.
I got 26 people living over here. Right, so it's actually 26 people living here, but the building itself is providing me with 31 workers, right? So, to compare this thing to something else, that's the building under the effect of the town hall. And if I'm gonna click a building that's not affected by that thing,
It's alright, this, isn't it?
it's 20 people living here and 20 people are getting provided, right? So I got around, how many? 11 people out of this? Right? 11 people? Yeah, 11 people. I got 11 people because of those 3 legendary specialists. Maybe this thing on worker's house is not that efficient because that's a worker's house, right? It's like really small and doesn't have that many expectations from you. But I think it's gonna work really great on the engineering houses, which, you know, need to get electricity. They require the bank, which is kind of expensive. And if I'm gonna be doing that thing, the engineering houses on an island is gonna be focused heavy on industry and effectiveness, then space is gonna be another factor I would probably like to address. But the thing is, I would like to address another thing, is that I would really love to see if the developers would do a little slightly change, okay? I would love to have a house that's... Yeah, shut up. I would love to have a house that has the shape of artisan's house, okay? But just have the roof of the worker one, and has the same amount of people I can put inside. That would be great. That would make my life so much easier, and this thing actually could work really well with building, you know, industrial districts, because that's really, I think, a cool idea to build workers' houses next to heavy industry buildings, right? Like something like this, but just with the roof, okay? And the same amount of people over here, please. And I think that would work really great, like additional upgrade for the worker house, because in the end you find out that you need a lot of farmers and you need a lot of bloody ass workers in your town. How's that? No idea. Okay, so I got myself a bunch of specialists and I'm gonna unload all of them. First on the list is this guy. This guy is a no-brainer. I'm gonna unload everybody. So he goes to the Spectre Factory, right? And I think this is one of the best specialists in the entire game. He's basically a game changer, right? He affects Spectre Factories, so that thing, where you make the glasses. Instead of brass, the building will now accept wood, which is from the farmer, and it's this thing. So it helps a lot, because this is what you normally need for the brass. You need to find zinc, you need to find copper, then you need to have the brass smeltery, which takes 1 minute to produce. It affects attractiveness, makes pollution, yada yada yada. And with this specialist, you just need some wood. And also he increases productivity by 50%, and he produces you pocket watches. This is like the best one of the best specialists in the entire game. Fucking highly recommending this bastard. Next on the list is this guy. So he produces basically extra glass, which is great, because those things are gonna eat glass like crazy. You know, they're gonna eat glass like I am eating chocolate, and that's a thing. And for the final person, I think we could try to put this thing. So it affects clockmakers, jewelers, and Spectre's factory, increases productivity, lowers the maintenance costs. Or you could try to go with this guy if you have a lot of them. So he gives you 50 productivity, he reduces the amount of workforce, reduces the maintenance cost, and reduces the riot chance. But, you know, just to use different things around, not to just use one specialist all the time. I want to use different things for, like, you know, for different trade union buildings. Okay, so get this guy to the port. Now, let's see, who's gonna be the next on the list? Maybe this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna use this one. Now, I'm not sure why I use the local department with the Department of Labor or with the Department of Administration, but probably this one. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'm assuming that I want only to have 3 specialists per each trade union. We'll see. That's like a thing for the future to change. Alright, so this guy is gonna go to the glass one. First on the list is this item. Affects glassmakers and Lightbulb Factories. Then you have this thing over here. Affects glassmakers and Lightbulb Factories. And then you're gonna put either this guy, or we can try to put the item from Nate, right? But I actually prefer to use this thing because more productivity. You are for what? Lightbulb. Okay, you're not needed at the moment. So what those items does is this one increases productivity, reduces chance of fire. This one also increases productivity. And well, this one also increases productivity because there's no a specialist that can actually work within the glass factory. You just have to go with the all-around guys. Next on the list, ladies and gentlemen, is the Lightbulb Factory, and you're gonna need a lot of those things. So I got this following specialists. We got this guy over here, affects Lightbulb Factories and Gramophone Factories. which is great. Get him.
Workforce
Then we got this item over here. So affects glassmakers and lightbulb factories. So get this thing as well. And then we're gonna probably try to go with this specialist over here, alright? So the all-around guy basically must have in probably every single bloody ass trade union. This guy is really so good. Honestly, like, he's one of the best specialists in the entire game as well. Also a must have. If you see this guy and you got the money, you just buy him.
Festival has
Right?
ended.
He gives you 50 productivity, reduces the workforce needed, reduces the maintenance, and reduces the chance of riots. Though I'm not sure, you probably need to have the DLC to get him. I'm not sure. Probably. Hard to say right now, because, you know, I'm playing with all of the DLCs, so...
Breaking new horizons.
Yeah. Hard to say right now. Okay, so who's gonna be the next on the list? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with you. Alright, so you, my dear friendo, you're gonna go... I think to this one. So let's see. We're gonna put one of this, and one of this. So same as the glass, it's hard to find specialists that are affecting only the filaments factory, right? So you have to go with the all-around guys. And I have the same thing over here. So I got the fork thingy from Nate, right? You basically produce this thing all the time. Then I get obviously this guy. And I get this thing, the printing press. Affects all production buildings, increases productivity by 25, workforce needed minus 40%. And because this thing requires engineers, right? So it's gonna be a lot of additional free, I hope, workspace. And later on, we could try to put either the another item that reduces the workforce needed. So in the end, I won't need to have that many engineers on this island. But you know, that's up to you. Like, you feel that you need that thing, go get it. If you don't feel you need that thing, don't get it. Nobody cares. It's just your island. If it's gonna burn, it's gonna burn. Next on the list, ladies and gentlemen, is the jewelware, which is this thing over here.
There are not
There you go.
enough hands.
Jewelers. Okay, so those guys requires the artisans workforce, so I got a lot of them. Like, I got 6,000 of them doing basically nothing. So, because all of my islands are connected with the workforce, so, you know, I can use them. And what specialist we're gonna use for this guy? Well, we're gonna use, let's see. We got this woman, I guess. She affects clockmakers and jewelers. She occasionally produces extra gold. So that's great. Then we have this guy over here. Affects jewelers. Productivity plus 50%. He reduces the amount of pearls needed, which is nice. And sometimes he's gonna produce you extra pocket watches, which is also nice. Then we got, let's see, jewels. This guy gives you attractiveness and a cool thing. Instead of gold, the building will process gold ore. So you need to keep that thing in mind. But as you all know, back in the past I did
This city is a magnet for
this
genius.
thingy. Okay, hold on. Back in the day I did this thing, right? And as you all remembered, those 3 fisheries have this specialist over here. And they make shitloads, and I kid you not, they make me shitloads of gold. A lot of gold. Basically, I'm making fish, and as a byproduct, I'm making tallow and I'm making gold. And I think that if I would give this guy, let's be 2 more fisheries, I would have enough gold to piss myself with. So gold, it's not that big of an issue. So probably going for the gold ore, it's not gonna be a thing I'm gonna go for. But this is one of the specialists that you probably should keep in mind, right? This guy over here. Then we got, let's see, of course this guy. Then we have this guy. Affects jewelers, increases the attractiveness, and does exactly the same thing as the other guy, right? I think the difference is that the difference is in the attractiveness, because this guy gives you +5, this guy gives you only +3. So it's up to you. Like, if you feel like to go for it, if not, then well, okay, whatever. Right. So I think I'm gonna go with. Okay, definitely we're gonna go with this guy. Probably we're gonna go with her. And probably I'm gonna go with this thing. But though again, we can also try to put this thing here. Right? Maintenance cost. Okay, just for the lulz and giggles, let's pick this item. And for the 4th slot, if I actually go for that, either we can try to get this item, affects all production buildings. Workforce index -40%, really good one. Or we could just try to go with this guy. It's up to you. And finally, we're gonna go for the jewelers. So sorry, the clockmakers. So the clockmakers are gonna get probably also her, so she's gonna produce me extra gold. Definitely we're gonna use this guy, but keep in mind that he's gonna produce you extra jewelry. It's nice, but instead of having engineers over here, he is gonna take the workers. So he changes the type of people you need to have in the factory to make it work, right? Normally you need engineers, but he is gonna change them to workers. So keep that thing in mind. Later on we could try to have, let's see, we're gonna try to have this item over here, increases productivity. Jewelers, no, I'm looking for the glass, for the clockmakers. This item also affects that thing. Ah, there you go, clockmakers. Instead of gold, the building possesses brass. Terrible idea. Just saying, it's a terrible idea. In my opinion, this is one of the worst ideas you can ever have. I've actually got more gold than I have brass right now, so, you know, just saying. So definitely, we're gonna go with her. We're gonna go with maybe this item, and we're gonna go maybe with. Sure, let's go with this guy over here, right? And you got additional slots, so probably you're gonna go with this guy, right? The all-around good guy. Definitely not gonna go with this one, but you know, I have decided to show it to you because just in case if you think that she's good, no, she's not good. At least in my opinion, she's terrible. Don't take it. No, never. Right. I think this is the moment where you can repair the power plants. Oh, also, of course, I forgot. We need to bring the specialist for the sand mines. An interesting fact about the sand factories is that you can have two different, let's say, modifications set on them. By that I mean, you know how you have, let's say, housing blocks, and you can only affect them by a town hall. Then you have factories, and you can only affect them by trade unions. The sand mines are a unique building because they can get affected by both the trade union and the harbor master office. So how exactly that thing works? Let's say for the trade union, we're gonna put, you know, this guy, we're gonna put this item over here, right? Affects clay mines, serpentine works, sand mines, limestone quarries, and oil wells. And let's put her, for example. Affects all production buildings, reduces workforce needed, provides electricity. Oh my god! Okay, and then we got this thing over here, and you can, for example, put this. Both of those items have been made from Nate, right? So it's 55% over here and 25% over here. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the third slot. So as you see, all of those items combined, and you have, let's see, you're gonna have 100 productivity normally plus 100 from electricity, so that's 200, and then you have 150 productivity from the specialist, so that's in total 350 productivity on one. And I think I'll be able to affect 4 of them at least. Yeah, I can affect in total 5 of those. That's a lot of sand! Right, ladies and gentlemen, so slowly and steadily I'm getting to the end of my record time because I had to sit over here and wait for them to, move into the houses, right? So into the blocks. So I got like a few blocks over here. This does not look right. The hell has happened with you? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to rotate you maybe. Okay, let's assume for a second that this looks right, okay? I should probably like remove those things and add one more house on this side, because this looks stupid. But then again, I got this really nice statue here, but okay, screw it. Let's just demolish this.
A magnet for genius.
You don't say. Tell me something I don't know. Okay, move you a bit closer, and I hope that by mistake I haven't destroyed anything else. Okay, I need a volunteer who wants to get moved. Right. How about some of you guys? Okay, I need just to remember to upgrade you later on because holy shit. Right, gonna move one of you, I guess, over here to speed up the process. Okay, fill up this blank. What specialist you got for me once again? Okay, that's actually quite nice. Right. So that's okay. Upgrade this thing. Upgrade this thing. There you go, a lot better. I think. I just hope that by mistake I haven't ruined anything over here. Nah, probably I didn't. And if I didn't, Okay, whatever. Nobody cares. Okay, and now we can just have to upgrade those. I just need to get myself some more oil, because oil is a problem right now. So basically, I will be using a specialist. I just need to find. I think we're gonna go with the coal one, right?
Where do we take the stuff
Where's the
without a
coal mine?
warehouse?
There it is. So, if you don't know, I'm using this little trick that basically gives me shitloads of. Okay, actually, I don't need power over here. That gives me quite amount of oil. There's this specialist over here. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye. He affects all mines and quarries, produces extra gold and oil. And by that I mean he constantly produces that thing. Also, we're gonna add, you know, a few more guys over here just to speed up the process a little bit better. And I think I cannot add anyone else. I actually need to get a new specialist, so somebody who can increase the productivity as well. And if only this power plant would work, then this mine would have also electricity. So for temporary, we're gonna put the person that can give me electricity out of thin air.
I could simply
And I already got 230 productivity over here, right? Plus oil. Check this out. It's gonna start work, and one oil, and one oil, and gold. See where I'm going with this thing? Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of resources. But then again, I will have to import coal to this island and iron to the other island. That's why we have to establish that island, and later on we have to find something to produce, well, an island that be able to produce me shitloads of iron and shitloads of coal, because that's gonna be necessary. Also, I think I had a ship over here. Not exactly this one. Hold on a second. What was the other ship? Not this one. I still need to, like, you know, fix this thing, because it's a gigantic mess right now. I mean, I've started to fix it a little tiny bit. Half of it is fixed, but the other half is not fixed yet. I don't think I had a ship over here that was transporting iron. Oh, was this one? Oh, okay. So this usually does not have its own iron transport thingy. Okay, I need to keep that thing in mind and fix it on later on. Because, well, obviously, I need coal and I need iron. But okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Ah, fine. Oil has just arrived from the new world, and I'm gonna add this ship over here that's standing and doing nothing. There we go. Okay, so start bringing me some more oil. Right. So all of that thing, the power plants should be working, I hope. And I really need this one to be okay, this one is working. So grab it, temporarily put it over here. This is another trick, by the way. And I got myself this specialist over here that gives me coffee. This is a guy that you can get only once. And he is at the end of Cape Trelawney quest chain. One of the quest chains. So basically with him you provide your residences with coffee. And I use him a lot to improve the residences up to investors. You know, because coffee is still the thing I haven't fixed. That's another thing on my list. I'll probably eventually have to fix it, but right now it's just not the time for it. Okay, come on, guys. I really want to upgrade you. There you go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. This is what I like to see. Yep. Yep. Welcome, investors, to my little town.
You reached a new
Beautiful.
milestone.
Nice. Look at all of the train deliveries. Bye, guys. Okay, 29. That's nice. And we go around. Choo-choo, dipshits. Choo-choo. Nice. Railroad Tycoon, ladies and gentlemen. Railroad Tycoon. Okay, just remember to affect only the houses. I mean, upgrade the houses that are affected by the town hall, like this. Okay, sweet. We got our very first investor block on this island. Right, so take this guy out now.
Fundamentally average.
Yeah, I know. So temporarily, I'm gonna give you different specialists. So we're gonna get this lady over here. She's gonna provide you with champanage, and let's give you this guy that's gonna give me attractiveness. Okay, and that should be fine. And now I got a block over here with engineers only, and this block is gonna get this lady. So that's gonna affect the amount of that's gonna affect nicely the amount of engineers that'll be living over here. we're gonna get this guy over here as well. Though I think that should be fine. And we're gonna give them this book. Now this book is a double-edged sword because it gives you shitloads of workforce, shitloads of income, but it increases chance of illness by 60%. Thankfully, I got the nun, and she reduces the chance of illness by 50%. And since I got a hospital over here and a hospital over here, it should balance out really nicely. And right now we are sitting on around 1,000 engineers, and with this 1,700. Basically, this book alone give me around 700 fucking ass engineers. Holy shit, suck my balls. And with all of that thing done, some of the factories should be working. Okay, we got a bit of a problem with the artisans over here, so let's fix this thing temporarily. There we go. Right, I also need to get this thing done. Nice, that took me a lot of resources from my ass. So that's terrible. 57 engineers right now living in this house. Sweet. Why the hell you're unhappy? Oh, because you don't have anything else. Right, I think I can give you the theater. There you go. Okay, you should be a little bit happier. Yeah, slowly and steady going up. Come on. Ugh, really? That's all you got? Ugh, shit. Yeah, making them happy. Very funny game. Very freaking funny. I should probably give you... Wait, what the fuck? How the heck you got... How do you get the bicycles? Wait, what? Do I got bicycles over here? No, I don't.
I told you I was peaceful.
Okay, maybe I had like one or two, and that's why this thing all of a sudden risen, but it's okay. You are not getting any bicycles right now. And also I found one more guy that we can try to use over here in the Harbor Master. Wait, what? It was Harbor Master or here? Oh, sorry, it was in the Trade Union building. So we got this guy over here. He's gonna basically affect clay pits and other things. And I'm gonna swap him with her because I should have, if I remember correctly, an item on this island that I can put in the Harbor Master's office, and it should give me electricity. Okay, maybe not. Where the fuck was that thing? Or was it from Nate? Yo, Nate, you had that building! I mean, that item! Or was it just me? I swear to God, I had a...
Chunk for me.
There you go. Provides electricity. Provides affects all coastal production buildings and shipyards. Exactly the thing we need. And with the final item that I'm gonna put in the Harbor Master's office... not here. Wait, what? It's not working here, or... Oh, the engine is working over here. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. Mistake have been made. Right. You know what, lady? I want you back, actually. Thank you. Yeah, you're a bit better than the other things, I guess, around. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is actually a good moment to leave this episode as over here. I know that, like, the majority of the city still needs to get built, but, you know, I wanted to show the specialist today. I wanted to establish this investors block over here. We still have to, like, provide it with resources. I have found out that I once again got problems with chocolate back in the old, in the new world, so I have to fix that thing in between the episodes because I don't know what's happening over there. So yeah, I'm gonna basically stockpile all of the building resources over here, materials, and we're gonna slowly and steady build this thing up. I also need to look for some more specialists. For example, the specialist that would give me oil as a byproduct of working in the mines. Later on, we have to, of course, find ourselves an island. There's an island nearby. I think this one over here. Yeah, that has iron deposits, but I think I still have somewhere a better island. I'm just not exactly sure. I don't remember which island it was, but I saw an island that had a fair amount of iron and a fair amount of coal. So we're gonna go over there because this island needs coal and this island needs iron in drastic amounts. That's why the bicycles are not getting made as they should be made, right? So I'm gonna try to fix that thing in between the episodes because I don't think it's like super interesting. And after all of that, slowly and steady, we're gonna try to grow this island to its full potential. Also, I need to fix the fur coats and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's still shitloads of things to fix. But eventually, after this island will be ready, I will finally be able to remove all of the industry from Crownfall, and hopefully I'll be able to get the achievement that required from me to support the investors only by import for I think 5 minutes. But eventually this entire island will be supplied only with import. The only thing I actually want to produce over here is champanage and fur coats, because those two factories actually can provide me with a bit of a attractiveness, and well, you know, I want to have different things on those islands as well, like, you know, a bit of a factory here, a bit of a factory there. I just don't want only investors, right? Because that's gonna make the island look a bit more natural. But, you know, that's gonna be the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm gonna try to do during the future episodes, because for now I'm running out of record time, so I'll just leave this thing as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please press the episode. The like button, this helps a lot. Up to you in the next video.